Joining us now, Prince Royce. Prince Royce, I feel like you have crossed over now a number of times, right? You had that amazing cover of Stand By Me, which was actually in English. Then all of a sudden, Spanish audiences loved you. Now you're releasing an album entirely in English. What do you want to bring to an audience that may not be familiar with your work?
I'm just really excited, Alicia, to kind of just do something new. You know, like you said, I've released 3 albums in Spanish. Stand By Me was an English song that played on Latin radio, kind of like a reverse type of thing. And I'm ready to, to show my other side. You know, this album's called Double Vision, and the reason why I named it that is because I feel like I kind of had 2 perspectives growing up, English, Spanish, Latin culture, American culture, Latin food, American food. And I'm just excited to kind of represent where I'm from. I want people to see, I was born and raised in New York, and this album has a flair of everything. So I'm excited for the new fans to kind of just know a little bit about myself.
You know, being a Jersey Cuban when I was growing up, I sort of felt like I was the only one who was having that experience of constantly moving between 2 worlds and always feeling a little out of place in each. And now I feel like we're finally talking about it in a way where there's a real community around that, and we know that we weren't alone growing up and we're not alone now.
I'm just excited for, so many people that don't know who I am are going to get to know me.
You have come a long way from working in a cell phone store. What would you say to another kid who has that kind of job right now but has the same dreams that you have?
Well, I just think it's perseverance and hard work. I grew up in the 140 and 3rd Avenue, South Bronx, Patterson Projects. My parents were immigrants from the Dominican Republic. They would tell me these stories of the things they would go through, and I wanted to be like, okay, I want to do something positive. And I used to work at a Sprint store in the Bronx selling cell phones, and I spent $8,000 making this demo, this bachata demo. And I think that for me at the time, it was like, no matter what it cost me, no matter how much work it is, I was working 7 a.m., 7 p.m., then I was night school in college, and I was like, I want to try this. If it doesn't work, at least I know I tried. And I think that that's what people should do. I want to motivate the youth to just follow their dreams. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter what people say. I think you should try it. Go for it. Like for me, I didn't want to look back and say, Matt, what if?
Well, if things don't work out for you as a recording artist, you can definitely be a motivational speaker. Now you're working with some of the best in the business. I want to name some people that you've collaborated with, and then I want you to tell me the first word that comes to mind when I say it, okay?
Cool.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg, chill. I had a great time recording with Snoop Dogg. He was exactly how I pictured him to be, actually. Sometimes you see people on TV and you're like, I wonder if he's really like that. He was exactly the way I pictured him to be.
Oh my, all right, then you have to answer this next one for me. Pitbull.
Energy. So much energy, every time, every day.
Does he say dale in person as much as he does on his songs?
He says dale in person, and he says dale in the text messages too. Dale, with lots of E's. So it really is real life.
Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez, hard worker, such a hard worker. She was at the video shoot 12, 13 hours, just work ethic is so high, just making sure everything's right. And I think that I learned so much from her, and from Pitbull too. He's such a hard worker. I learned so much from these artists that it's like, it's hard to get to a successful level, but it's even harder to maintain the hunger and stay there. And I think artists like them motivate me to say, man, one day when I get to that level, I want to still, work as hard as them. I want to still care about things. I want to still be hands-on, and they're really hands-on with their projects. So that's one word.
Backing it up with Jennifer Lopez has to be...
If I could have 2 words, I gotta say sexy also. Come on, you gotta give me 2 words.
I'll give that to you, though. I think that is a given. We all saw her amazing birthday outfit that she was wearing the other day. Here's the last one. You ready? Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande, talented, I think. Talented. I watched her show for the first time now that we're on tour just this week. And, she could really, you see a girl kind of just, so small like that and with such a huge voice. And I think it's inspiring to see how many talented people are out there. And I just hope to see, new faces like that. I hope to see more artists like that, more girls, more Latin artists, more people getting record deals and getting out there, So it's a good time right now for the youth to go out there and follow their dreams like we were talking about.
Prince Royce, I cannot wait for English language audiences to fall in love with you. Thank you so much.
The album's out right now. Go get it. Big shout out to all my people at Fusion. Thank you, Alicia. Te quiero. Mwah.
Thank you.